For those of us that believe and have the audacity to outshine the master, as that is the title of this episode. Never outshine the master. So, in your awareness of having any type of spiritual gift, I'm being led to share, be humble. Be humble. God is still in control. And this is why self-examination is required. Now, if you thought I was going to say daily, I would say that's incorrect. Because you should be doing that every time you hear that little voice in you that says, you know, I shouldn't have done this that way. I could have behaved more maturely. I really can blow this up if I don't control my temper. Those of us that are self-aware experience these types of thought processes. It's natural. Something you're born with. Because we don't come into this world with malice on our minds. But balance is the fruit of the universe. And therefore, there are those that are born children of God. And as much as it is something I'm hesitating, I must deliver the message as it is being given to me. There are others who are born they come into this world in karmic debt. And the reason why is because we carry the sins of our fathers. That is why one of the cards that was given to me today is drum. Awaken. It was given to me because many of us are waking up. That's funny. I said many of us are waking up. And Someone just snored. And nothing is by coincidence, right? So that's telling me that, as I stated earlier, many of us are waking up, but many of us are still functioning by way of the matrix and still sleeping. I, as a messenger, am being called to stand up to certain belief systems that are low vibrational in God's eyes. And the reason why God feels and God uses messengers, as I'm not the only one, obviously. There are many of us, and we are spread all around this world. We are to be a light in our area. Our light should outshine the darkness that we as a society have earned through karmic debt. The reason being is many of us continue to behave in manners where if things are done in the closet, that's okay. Remember I just told you, drum, awaken? Let me tell you something, people. In the closet is a figment of your imagination. It's an illusion. Reason being, every thought you have, I don't even know how to emphasize what I'm saying right now, because you wouldn't believe it. I wasn't aware of it. As a matter of fact, I was under the impression that if I think something and I don't say it, then it won't affect me. No one else heard, right? Well, during my journey in the awakening process, that was proven wrong. It was proven wrong because I would have a question in my head that I wouldn't say out loud. Why would I say it out loud? Who am I speaking to? Right? There are moments that we have some alone time. Would you believe in that instant of that thought crossing my mind or that question surfacing, and the song on the radio, my God, the song on the radio relates to what was in the mind. Something I didn't speak out loud. Or the commercial on the TV. Or someone knocks your door. But something would occur that made it clear that God knows all your thoughts. You understand? So those of you who feel you can outsmart God, and have a prayer request and say, God, well, if you give me this, I'm not going to do this anymore. And inside you're saying, well, I'm going to try not to do it again. You're just kidding yourself. It just had to be said. You are just kidding yourself. And to spread and awaken and beat the drum even further, there are angels listening, watching, intervening in our lives. I'm not saying this because I read a book. I'm not saying this because of he say, she say. I'm not saying this because of religious legalities. I'm saying this because I experience it. I am highly favored. Those of us that have a calling over our lives and are aligned and are willing to leave connections behind. Those connections that hindered your growth.